So I think that there's something that men have to be clear on, and absolutely clear on, to understand their position in life. The thing I'm thinking of is marriage. And the simple factor is that marriage is not designed for men. Marriage is not an institution which benefits men in any way, and I'll come on to that. It is an institution which is designed to support women and children. It is to ensure as much as possible the welfare of women and children. Men are essentially used as a taxable object, as a financial object, as a tool to be used as required. And marriage was constructed in essence, and to put it excuse me, to put it bluntly, to give a woman to a man as payment, if you like, compensation for his duty, his role to support resulting children and help support society as a result. So, as I said, I am putting it bluntly, a woman was, in essence, a prize for a man to give the man a prize, and then he was required to perform a duty in society, to be used by society, and his reward for submitting himself to society's needs was to have a woman in his life that he could depend on and who could support him and make his life more enjoyable. So the changes that have occurred within marriage in fairly recent times, I suppose, mean that the reward a man receives for his efforts in society has been essentially removed. So marriage doesn't serve the purpose for which it was invented anymore. So there is no benefit for a man in being married because marriage is not working in the way it was designed to do at the beginning. So marriage doesn't work for men anymore. Marriage is no longer a suitable institution for a man to submit himself to. And a man is basically foolish for following the tenets of marriage and believing it is a good thing in his life. And I was a fool as well. I'm not blaming other men. I got married and I'm now divorced, and as I've lost my assets as a result. But I knew enough to avoid marriage before I did it. But I did it anyway because I thought I knew better. But the reality is that marriage does not suit men. It's not designed for men. It's designed for women alone and children as a consequence of that. So a man getting married is not the wise thing to do. A man should not do that because, as I say, the structure of marriage is designed to make use of men and to depend on men and basically disregard the welfare of men in favor of women and children. If a man wants to have control of his own destiny, of his wealth, if he wants to retain his asset, a man must not get married. It's simply not a wise thing to do. A man can still be with a woman and have a relationship and form a family as usual and as is normal. But marriage is purely 100% for the benefit of the woman, the man is to be used and exploited as necessary in support of that woman. So a man should realize that and go into marriage, if he should be foolish enough to do so, with his eyes open as to what marriage is. Marriage is a support contract for women and children. It has no benefit for a man whatsoever, and men should not get married if they want to have control of their lives, if they want to not have their wealth taken from them. That's not that came out wrong, but if they want to protect themselves and be free in society properly, men must not get married. It simply isn't designed for men, and does it have no benefit for men at all.